Okay, next we need to talk about issue networks. And there are several different definitions that we can look at, and we're going to contrast issue networks with iron triangles. Okay, first way to look at it would be issue networks are alliance. Let me back up. First way to look at it would be to compare them to iron triangles. Alliances such as iron triangles have existed for decades. Issue networks cooperate for a specific cause and then are disbanded. So the contrast there is going to be that iron triangles are more permanent in nature and issue networks are more temporary. Issue networks concentrate power to a relatively small number of individuals who organize and maintain them. These people make key decisions about who participates and what they say. So one way we can look at it is that it's a small number of people. Well, who are these people? They could be key congressmen, they could be media elites, they could be White House staffers, they could be congressional staffers, they could be people in the bureaucracy. So it's not just limited to the three parts of the Iron Triangle. We could look at other power players in Washington as having influence in policymaking as well. And they do tend to be a small number of people, and it's more of a temporary organization. And the last one is an issue network is a fluid web of connections among those concerned about a policy and those who create and administer the policy. So we have people that are concerned about it, such as special interest groups, media elites, opinion leaders, and so on, and those who create and administer the policy, members of Congress, congressional staffers, bureaucrats, people in the White House. And it is a fluid connection. So it's a kind of an ad hoc or temporary way of policy making. The last thing we need to think about would be regarding special interest groups is going to be interest group effectiveness. And there are several factors that impact effectiveness. The size of the interest group can affect or can impact its effectiveness. Typically, the larger the interest group, the more effective it is. Another factor that's going to impact its effectiveness is going to be the concentration of the group. For example, the oil and gas industry may not be as powerful across the United States, but it might be tremendously powerful in a state such as Oklahoma, where it has a lot of activity and has a large financial footprint. Some special interest groups are going to be influential because they're prestigious, such as the American Medical Association. Obviously, the amount of money a special interest group can raise, that's going to make a difference. And what issues the interest group pursues is also going to determine whether it's effective. One of the issues that this interest group will be most effective on would tend to be low-profile, highly technical issues. A high-profile issue such as abortion or pro-choice, pro-life, interest groups aren't going to be nearly that effective, but something that's highly technical in nature, low profile, not a lot of media attention, special interest groups are going to be far more effective at achieving their goals if that's the issue that they're concerned with.